Welcome once more, great and lovely people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. There is a very, you know, awful news, but then it is important that we bring it to our people so that, you know, some of their doubts will be cleared. Now, it says gunmen kidnapped three Nigerian soldiers and over 30 civilians in Enugu. Now it reads, three buses were attacked and initially four Nigerian army personnel were taken, but one, Private Usendu Emediong, 24 NA oblique 87 oblique 7560, managed to escape. There is apprehension in Enugu in Ibueze North local government area of Enugu State following the abduction of over 35 passengers by suspected headsmen. They are herdsmen, but now they are claiming it is suspected. The incident occurred on Thursday, January 9th, 2025, along the Enugu Nsukka Road. Three buses were attacked, and initially four Nigerian army personnel were taken, but one Private Usendu Emediong managed to escape. However, Private Usoro Ezekiel Paul, 24 NA oblique 87 oblique 6751, Jeremiah Inimbong Thomas, 24 NA oblique 87 oblique 7937, and Private Victor Itiat Godwin, 24 NA oblique 87 oblique 8348, were taken away with the other passengers. According to Eyewitness, the kidnappers, numbering 17, marched all passengers into the bush after operating for an hour. Now, I want you to understand that Enugu road is that road that links Enugu to the northern part of Nigeria. It links Enugu to Kogi and links Enugu to Benue. Now, this is the road you ply to the north. If you want to leave the southeast to the north, this is the road you ply. Now, he went further to say, not far from where I am lodging in my hometown. This is an eyewitness account. Not far from where I'm lodging in my hometown in Enugu, a 17-member ragtag Fulani herdsmen kidnap gang operated for about 60 minutes on a busy road that links the eastern part to the northern part of the country. The road is bad, he said. This is an account of an eyewitness that was there. Now, someone else said they were successfully attacked three 18-seater buses and kidnapped at least 35 people from these buses forcefully. In the course of moving the victims into a bush, one of them managed to escape. It was when he came out that he narrated how they were kidnapped, and we got to know he is a soldier. He said he and three other soldiers were going from Akwa Ibom to Kaduna State in one of the commercial vehicles. Yesterday, local hunters, about three of them from my village, on their usual routine, encountered the kidnappers in the bush but had to hide because definitely their hunter's gun is not a befitting match for, a gun like AK-47 or higher guns that these kidnappers will definitely be wielding. Now, he went further to say they heard one of the victims complaining that he couldn't continue walking as he was tired. But guess what? He was shot. He was died instantly. One of the victims was complaining that he was tired of walking, that he couldn't walk again, and they died him instantly. That is to tell you how you know, heartless these people can be. Now, hours after, both the local hunters and the military operatives entered the bush and saw the body, which was later taken to the morgue. Now, what stops them from advancing to ensure that they rescue the other people? What stopped them? Now, they say this Sunday morning, a helicopter has been hovering around this town, causing apprehension among villagers, though without any rigid invasion to rescue the victims. I believe the Fulani herders and the victims are not still in the bush. They are definitely in the bush. There is nowhere they are going to. They are definitely in the bush. They will just be moving around the bush, going far. What is stopping them from engaging these Fulani terrorists? You see how they will be moving around village, around houses in the village, instead of going into the bush where they have their trace have been captured. Instead of them to go in and find out the exact location to be able to capture them, they will not do that. That is why we continue to tell our people, we continue to warn our people. All these governors, all these people, they are not interested in your goodwill. They are never interested in your goodwill. If they truly are interested, they would have gone deep into the bush, ransacked, and captured those people. But they can't. They won't, because they are one and the same. They are one and the same. The reason these soldiers are, part of these people is that possibly they are on, mufti. They are on other type of wears without their military wears. And that is why they could blend in with the civilians and move in that journey. And that is why these people, if care is not taken, they are going to be released. And the innocent civilians will be held and money will be requested. Ransom will be requested. Meanwhile, a military signal obtained by Sahara reporters confirmed the abduction of the soldiers. The signals say personnel of 87 regular recruits intake, 88 RRI, were abducted along Enugu Soka Road. Now, you would want to believe that after receiving this signal, that they are going to move directly into action to ensure that they rescue those soldiers. But no, no, they know what is happening. They are aware. They are not going to do much. They are not going to. That is why we continue to tell our people, you who is still in the military, look at you, look at you. This country does not care about you. They don't care. They don't care about you. Whatever happens to you, you have to take the blame yourself. You have to take the blame yourself. Now look at. This is the same complaint I have been giving on several occasions, that our people must be very careful. Our people must be very careful. That everybody should be security conscious, especially those living in Enugu boundaries, because these people are trying to encroach into Biafra land through Ebonyi, because these places share boundary with the north, Kogi and Benue. But people thought it was a joke. Have you seen how they are encroaching Enugu? From there, they are entering Imo. They are encroaching Imo. They will encroach so many places. When we tell you, Bodike, Mboifedike putara, Achopadike, that strong man you have in your community, all of you, instead of you to protect that person, you are shouting, buy him, take him away, take him away. When a serious problem comes and you need that strong man to defend your community, you have already buyed him, you have already taken him away. And so there will be no one to defend you. I am talking of Mazen Namdekano. I am talking of Mazen Simon Ekpa. Who would want to save you now? The men on ground are annoyed, even with the fracas going on between Goza Raweze and Ogenkere. the men on ground are annoyed. And from what I'm hearing, they felt or they are acting a little bit relaxed, that they want the people who have masterminded this thing to feel the pain and to understand the importance of these men before they will now move into action to clear the land. But it is the consequences of the evil deeds of some Biafrans. Open your eyes today and see who loves you and see who is fighting for you. Else, you will just, put yourself in a situation where no one can help you. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.